Hey, good morning. I'm Cricket. This is Cricket's Coffee. Let's get started. Everybody's talking Disney and everything these days, which is great. And hopefully getting to go back soon and all. But I've got Disney stories. I've never shared them, but no one's ever asked. So I thought today I might share a couple with you. Um, One of them I remember was back when the electric light parade at Disney World. Love, love, love that show. That's the show that Phil and I saw together on our honeymoon. So that's special to us. So we were with the girls and my mom, and with mom needing to be in the GoPro, she got looked after and everything. So we're up, I think, closer to the castle on the curve. And Pete's Dragon, and you know how huge Pete's Dragon, the dragon is, and everything, right? So he was blowing smoke, dry ice, smoke. And so he got around to us. I'm madly filming this. I don't know if it was by chance, if somebody spotted us, or what. No clue. All of a sudden, we're sitting here, and all of a sudden, the hat comes straight down, right into the camera, blows. It was 30 seconds of, holy crap, that's cold. But it was so cool. And it looked great on film. And I don't even know if I can find it. I'll have to. We've got boxes. If I can ever find it and get it on a video. But that was pretty cool. Just having my mom that trip was really cool. We enjoyed that. The girls were a little bit older, and instead of them hanging with us all the time, we gave them 2 hours. So we'll give it a try. Told them where to meet up. If you make it back on that 2 hours, you earn your next 2 hours. So that's kind of the way we did it. So they did. They got back. They earned their next 2 hours. I had a watch, so I'd set the timer on it for 2 hours. So that's how they knew. So this one particular visit was still Magic Kingdom. There's parade. And it was like, uh-oh. We knew they were going to get caught. We knew there was just no way. You know what parades are like. So they made it back, but they were so upset because they thought they'd missed their time. And we said, no, we understand you got caught. How about this? It says, we'll give you a 15-minute grace period. In case there's a parade or something going on, then you can, make it back in time. I don't think they ever used grace period. They're always back. Well, I said, all right, take off again. They check in every 2 hours. They fill us in what they've been doing. And so one particular day we gone to Hollywood Studios. And the girls had earned their 2 hours, done really well. So they caught us up for lunch. It was lunchtime, so they found us. And everything. And they said, oh, what'd you do? Said, oh, we rode the rock and roller coaster. Okay, what else did you do? We rode the rock and roller coaster. And their dad and my mom and I, we all looked at each other, and I went, how many times did you ride it? So they could see them counting on their fingers and chatting. They looked at us and went, 8. For 2 hours, that's all they did. They rode the rock and roller coaster. They got off, they got back on again, and just went for it. And they were like, they hurried up, scarfed their food. Can we go again? I'm like, yeah, bye. So they, just those silly things. I'll always remember those. And when Phil and I went on our honeymoon, it was Pleasure Island. So we get on the island before before they charged to get on. And that was so much fun. We went to a comedy club, and we were out there when it was midnight, and you could do the electric slide in the streets, and and all that. But we even took the girls when it was there with the girls. We took them over, and they got to see what all that was. And so that was. I've got mom's pens. Mom got the pens and things, and they're in a box marked master bedroom. So when I can find them, I'll show you guys. I'll do a video and show you the pens, and I imagine there's a few there. I'll have to, if I can find him, I'll have to check with Dad and show him those. But I love Disney, love, the parks. And when Phil and I were there, we didn't get to Animal Kingdom because we had a very limited amount of time, but he wanted to go meet Mickey Mouse, and that was all he wanted. And we got done and come out. I said, well, what do you want to do now? He says, we can go home. So, but even from then, Phil and I would be married 20 years in January. And even with Josh and Jenna walking around the parks, we see such a big change. And the Astor Orbiter's not changed. I remember riding the People Mover. I couldn't think. I just drew a blank there. Space Mountain. Wow. Space Mountain. That, I don't know if it's still as rocky as it used to be, but you could tell it needed some maintenance at times. So I think that's an established one. And we always went to the shows just for a break. And Mom couldn't ride very many rides, but she loved the shows and things. So we always got her, made sure we got her to the shows and and stuff like that. And that was probably the best. That was probably the best trip, was Mom being there. We all piled in the van and drove down and drove back home. And when Phil and I took our honeymoon, we saw Fantasia, which was just, we're like, yeah. And I still, to this day, 20 days later, I still cry, there at the end. You know what's going to happen. You've seen it enough, but you still, it lets you shut out the outside world for just a few minutes, so. And all the great movie ride was there. So we rode that a bazillion times too. So we were sad when that closed, but to see it back open again and that they had, kept the lobby and kept certain things, that made us happy. So we can't wait to go ride that. That's another one we're looking forward to, but we have a ways to wait before we get there. So anyway, what's in store for today? It's my day off, so I got one job I need to do, but other than that, that's about it. I'll have some me time and maybe see what else is going on out there. So, yes, Disney, love Disney, miss Pleasure Island, been to Animal Kingdom. I'd love to go back again, just to ride the safari and I want to go on the Jungle Cruise and go for a dessert party. That's what we're hoping to do, and Phil and I are there in a couple of years. And maybe get a boat to watch the fireworks. And so we'll see. Closer time. But anyway, that's really all I had today. Was just wanted to talk a little bit more about some Disney and share the Disney stories. And what's your favorite? Tell me in the comments below. What's your favorite ride? It could be up to date. It could be one you're waiting on, like waiting on Ratatouille, to go see that and can't wait to ride Mickey Minnie at Hollywood Studios. So, oh, excuse me. Tell me in the comments below. Sorry about that. Tell me what your ride is. So I'm going to get out of here, get my job work done. I'm Cricket. This is Cricket's Coffee. I'm going to go drink her. Have a good one.